Hi, so for my informative speech, I am going to talk about the military life and the effects it can have on families and the different things that spouses have to do in order to cope with life in the military. I chose the topic because I have been a spouse for 18 years and I have followed my husband throughout his whole career. We got married young at 20, we had 2 children, and it was my first time moving away from home, which I've never been away from home my whole life. Never left Niagara Falls. Then I joined with my husband, and we have lived in 8 different places in 18 years. And when I first moved away, I was by myself. I didn't have any friends, nobody, just my children. My husband got to go to work and be with people at work, and I stayed at home and took care of the kids. I didn't work, and it was my first time that I did not work in a long time. And so that's one hard thing, is not being able to do your daily things when you have babysitters for your kids. And now you're by yourself and you're taking care of them, which is nice to be home with them and watch them grow up. Other times it was rough because my husband was just a private and we needed a second job so we could bring in more income for our family. Moving is also hard when you have to just pick up and leave and go to a new duty station, and you have to start all over. You have to make new friends. You're far away from home. Moving also is a big headache when the movers come in and pack your house, and you go to your next duty station and they deliver it, and you have damaged things that were important to you, and now they're broken. And you have to file claims for them in order to get the money back or whatever, but some things just can't be replaced. Another thing is deployments are kind of hard too. I was lucky. My husband only had 1 deployment since we've been in 18 years, but it was also, I mean, he's been TDY to other places like Africa and all those places over there when we were stationed in Germany. So for my first deployment, it was very hard because I was so used to him being home. He always did everything I needed done, and then it was just me and the kids. Thank God my kids were older because they got to do things for themselves, and I started school when he got deployed, and I had to put my life on hold for a while because of being in the military and having to take care of my young kids. And then so finally, when they got older, I decided to go back to school for myself because I wanted something for myself since I've been following my husband's career for so long. So the deployment, he left and was gone for 7 months, which is nothing compared to what other spouses have been through. We got to talk on Skype, on the phone. But other than that, you're on the phone for like 2 seconds because they have to get off and go do what they need to do over there. Housing, some military housing is nice, some of it's not. It all luck of the draw when you get there and what's open for you. Neighborhoods are it's pretty nice living on post just because you meet people in the military and they're going through the same thing you are. Other times you get the nosy neighbors and life could be pretty crazy on post. People talk about spouses, especially when their husbands aren't there. Other good things are we can shop at the PX and the commissary, which are a little bit cheaper than off post, and we don't have to pay tax. Let's see, some of the installations are pretty nice too, others aren't, and it's just wherever they have an opening for the military member and the rank that they are, that's where they go. We've moved every 2 years. Our longest duty station was at Fort Campbell. We were there for 5 years, and we just moved to West Point, New York. And I'm excited because I'm only 6 hours from home instead of 11 to 20 hours away from home. So we go home a little bit more now. The military has helped with my son's school the first 2 years. They helped pay for it. And other than that, I really enjoyed the military life, and I'm kind of scared when we get out. But I would do it all over again. It's been good to me. So that's my speech on a military life.